Hi guys, my name is Christine Andrews. I am 19 years old, about to turn 20 on January 25th, and I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina. I go to school in Clemson, South Carolina though, so I love it there. My perfect spring break, where would it be? Somewhere tropical. I am a mermaid girl through and through. I watched way too much H2O growing up, and like all my friends call me a coconut girl or mermaid girl. I am a tropical girly. I hit the beach as soon as I can in life. One of my friends has a beach house. I am there nonstop. She probably hates me. But I had to be somewhere warm. As soon as it hit 70 degrees in Clemson, I am swimming in the lake. My friends think that I'm absolutely crazy, but I've got to get in the water. I'm a water girl. I'm an ocean girl. So somewhere tropical, somewhere above 80 degrees. Honestly, above 75, and we'll call it a day. What would I do? So I have always wanted to learn how to surf. It is top of my bucket list in life. I just feel like, I don't know if you've ever seen the classic movie called Gidget. It's like an old Hollywood film, but the girl learns to surf. And growing up, I was definitely a tomboy, a longboard, all that kind of thing. So I feel like I could do it. I don't know, I probably am overconfident with myself, but I love to try new things like that. I'm definitely an adrenaline junkie. I would also, if it was just like perfect dream vacation, I would probably skydive or do like the parasailing too. I feel like that's a lot of what spring break is growing up, is, you know, college is your first time away from your parents, and that's great, that's one thing, but spring break is away from your parents on a trip. So it's not just, oh, I have to go get food from the dining hall and go to class, you know, don't go party too much, but it is do your thing. You don't have to go to school, you don't have to do any of that, so have at it. Who would I be with on my perfect spring break? I love my friends, do not get me wrong, but I would not be opposed to spring break with a bunch of people that I don't know. I am totally a social butterfly. I talk a lot. Speaking of which, sorry my voice is a little deep, I just have COVID. But I absolutely love to talk. I am a social person. I can be friends with just about anybody. I'm in a sorority. I always got told I talk too much growing up at school. So I like to meet new people. I feel like that's what's so fun about being young and, you know, in college age. It's all about meeting new people, these new experiences, learning what they had to say and learning, you know, where they come from and their background. And I don't know, I love learning about people, learning about their stories and everything that comes with being their friend. So I would love to just like meet a bunch of new people safely, but you know. What does spring break mean to me as a young person? To me, it definitely is, you have worked so hard, you've gotten to this point. Not only have you worked so hard, you know, during this year, but you've worked so hard to be in college in general. A lot of people don't go to school. So not only have you gotten through it, but you've gotten through almost your second semester of whatever year it is, which is always the hardest. I don't know why that is. And you just get to have fun, have a good time. I like to have a good time at school. I'm a bit of a, like I said, social butterfly, but that's okay. We do it safely and smartly. And so I totally like to let loose. I like to have a good time, party it up, dance, have all the adventures, meet new people, go crazy, spend too much money, get too tan, probably go a little bit too wild, but you know what? Your parents aren't with you. You're allowed to do your own thing. You're making these decisions on your own, and you know, you only get a few summers and then you're an adult and you don't have those anymore. So I was talking to my friend the other day, I was like, I have 2 real summers left of life. And then when I graduate, that's it. I'm an adult. That's so crazy. So using that time to truly, you know, kind of find yourself and just do all the things that your younger self, you know, elementary 6-year-old self would have wanted you to do during this time. So that means learning to surf for me. I need to go learn to surf, make my little self proud, because when else am I gonna have the time to do that and, you know, the will and the energy to do that? So just really making yourself proud and having a good time, refreshing so that you can go back into school with a new mindset, finish out strong before summer, all that good stuff. So when the pandemic hit, I was a senior in high school, which was absolutely heartbreaking. I did not get a graduation. I was president of prom committee. I didn't get my prom that I had planned all year long. It was absolutely heartbreaking. I didn't get a bunch of the senior trips that we had planned. Going into college as a freshman, it was all online. I didn't have a roommate. I had such a hard time making friends. Luckily, I have made some. Being in a sorority definitely helped. But it was honestly, I'm like about to tear up. It was heartbreaking. Everything that you had worked for, you know, all those moments, all those senior special little trips, and all of those presentations where they talk about where you're going to college and all that kind of thing just didn't happen. I didn't even finish all of my basketball games. I was a cheerleader. We turned in our uniforms early. There was no, you know, senior showcase or anything like that. And it was just absolutely heartbreaking. That year, we had planned, my sister's 3 years older than me, and it was gonna be her last spring break as a college student. And we had planned a family vacation to go to Disney World like we used to when we were younger, and that got canceled. So that spring break was a little bit different. It was, you know, kind of our last hurrah as a family, if you will, having my older sister. So that was really hard. When that wasn't gonna happen, just everything felt super paused. I did try to make the best of it. My best friend and I ran a half marathon. I went to the beach. Like I said, one of my friends has a beach house. So we ran down there and spent our quarantine in the ocean, trying to make the best of it. That's kind of how I view life. It was awful and it was terrible, but you know, I still made not the memories that I would have made, but I made my own new memories anyways. And I think everybody had to deal with it in different ways. And to me, I'm not the type of person to dwell on something like, oh, this just sucks. So yes, it absolutely did suck, but what can you do? You have to move on and make the best of it. The most heartbreaking for me was my graduation. I'm 100%, I was a school kid. I still am. I like to go have a good time. Do not get me wrong. Thursday through Saturday, I'm out there in the streets, but Monday through Wednesday, I'm nose to the ground studying. So I still made my good grades, and walking across the stage was something that I had just always dreamed of. I watched my sister, I watched years and years of kids do it, and not being able to walk across the stage and get that diploma it crushed us. So why should I be cast? Well, I am very energetic, very social. I am your designated mermaid girl. And I think watching me learn to surf would be a pretty cool thing. Probably a lot of bloopers because I'm not gonna be that good, but that's besides the point. I am absolutely up for anything. I'm a social girl. I love to meet new friends. I love to make people. If you watch my TikTok, which I'm sure you do because I got a little Instagram DM from it, I'm a little funny, not to boost my own ego, but I'm a little bit funny. And I also think it would be great to use my TikTok platform to promote your show, as well as just going to a big university in the South. A lot of people hear about it. Also, I'm a little island girl. It's the vibes, it's the aesthetic. So I think honestly, I'm a great fit. I don't have plans yet for spring break. I like to party. I'm a little bit of a summer girl. Watch too much HTO. And I can be your girl. I can be your mermaid girl with a mandate on her finger. Basically, it would mean the world to me. And then I could cliff jump or skydive or learn to surf, and nobody could tell me no. And we could get it all on video. And I promise I won't die because that would be embarrassing for the TV show if I died. But I'll do it safely. And also, I've got some pretty cute clothes. I'm a beachy girl. Get us sponsored. I'm a sun bum gal. So, I should probably end this. I should probably rehearse this better. But, nice to meet you all. I hope you all select me.